Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Welcome back to Ramadan Strong. So one of the things that we try to do in Ramadan, obviously, is acquaint ourselves with the Quran. You've got this evening recitation in the masjid, but somebody else is reciting it, right? The last 10 nights of Ramadan, we tend to flock to the masajid and to enjoy the tahajjud prayer later on in the night, and still someone else is reading the Quran. And we often forget in that it's our job to establish our own regimen of the recitation of the Quran, and that Allah Azza wa Jal has tasked us with it, and we need to develop a habit that continues to after Ramadan. So by now you're about to experience the Ramadan dip, and what many people don't take into consideration is that the perfect time to catch up on your Ramadan goal is the middle 10 days, because the first 10 days you're still getting used to fasting. The last 10 days you are engaging in dua and tahajjud, and again, usually praying behind someone else. The middle 10 days, which are the slowest days of Ramadan, are the days in which you could recapture your momentum when it comes to reading the Quran. So a few points to mention here, inshallah ta'ala. Number one, if your initial goal that you set seems to be completely out of reach now, then readjust the goal, don't abandon it. So if you set out, for example, to do 3 khatmas of the Quran, you're going to recite 3, but you're finding that reciting the Quran 3 times in total is becoming too difficult for you, then go ahead and make it 2 instead. But don't abandon your goal altogether. If you set a goal for yourself and you're 50 to 75% of that goal in the first 10, then motivate yourself to catch up in the next 10, inshallah. So let's say that you said that you want to read 30 juz, meaning the entire Quran over the month, and it's 10 days in and you've gotten, 6 or 7 done. Don't despair, even if you're at 4 or 5. You know what? Push yourself to catch up, inshallah, in these next 10 days so that you can reconnect once again. And then one thing that I'd also like to say is that it's important for us to set a goal for ourselves to acquaint ourselves with the Quran after Ramadan from now. What does that look like? Ramadan is not a time for you to just set a block goal for yourself of the Quran and try to catch it all in a few days. No, the point is a daily recitation of the Quran. So if I'm going to do 5 pages instead of 10, that's fine. But after Ramadan, what I like to do is called the 1/3 rule. From now, think about a goal that you can keep 1/3 of or 1/2 of, inshallah, as a habit after Ramadan. Remember, the goal is to bring Ramadan into our lives as a daily habit, inshallah ta'ala. So if I'm going to do a juz in Ramadan, I want to do half every month, inshallah, after Ramadan. May Allah make us people of the Quran. Keep up your Ramadan strong, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.